Hi there, welcome to our channel. I just wanted to pop on really quick here and share a download with you guys that I got last night. So I was lying in bed and I was thinking about the Three Eye Atlas and the energies coming in and how it affected humanity, how it affected myself, how it affected a lot of the people that I know with sleepless nights and with a lot of energy within themselves. So this got me thinking to what is going to happen the next time the Three Eye Atlas crosses a planet. What planet is that? When is that? Is that aligned with one of the lunations? So I started looking it up on ChatGPT, and the next time that the Three Eye Atlas comes close to a planet is the Sun. So on October 28th, the Three Eye Atlas will be closest to our Sun. So what's our Sun ruled by? Our Sun is ruled by Leo. So Leo is leadership. It's so extroverted. It's so exciting. It's so exuberant. It's so powerful. I have a lot of Leo friends, and they are little spark plugs. Like, they will light up a room and they are unapologetically themselves, and they are so magnetic. So then I looked up, is October 28th near a full moon or a new moon? And it was quite far away. The new moon is on October 21st and it's in Libra. So then I received the download. What's going to happen is the new moon is here to help us unite and harmonize the divine masculine and the divine feminine within ourselves, also within the collective. So it's a lot more came up, right? Like, it was like the feminine has gone through a little bit of a kerfuffle, I would call it. It's I love women's lib. It's really great. It's amazing. There was a much needed movement for women's lib, seeing as when my mom was young, she can remember when there was a time when women couldn't go to the bar without a man, when women had to deal with abusive husbands because they didn't have their own money, when my mom wasn't allowed to have her tubes tied unless my dad wrote a letter to have that happen. So don't get me wrong, women's lib was very, very, very important, and I have so much gratitude for the women that stepped out of the box and fought for our freedom, 100%. What I can truly say, though, is that and I'm being really, really careful, but now it's just gone crazy. Like, crazy. It's, nobody knows where their role ends. Women are working, they are taking care of the family. We have so much on our plate, but it goes deeper than that. It goes to the way that we interact in a relationship with a man, right? And yes, I'm all for equality in a relationship, but I love that I have my role. I am good at nurturing and being the heart of the home. I am good at being the intuitive lead in the home. I am good at, different things like that, right? And my man is really great at providing, at leading, at being the leader, at being the strength in the family. And I love that. So I think that our roles have been so messed around with in the little bit, and I think that was by design, right? Because then they started attacking our masculine, and that was the last full moon. The masculine was rising, right? They're not listening to the toxic masculinity stuff, and they are coming into their power and coming into their leadership roles. So what does that mean for the feminine? The feminine is, I feel like the download was like the feminine is going to soften. It doesn't have to be as hard. You know, it can go back to being the nurturer, the softer one, the more intuitive one, the more caring one, the more in tune with spirit one. So I feel this is what the new moon is going to be doing for the feminine. And also it's going to be harmonizing the partnership, the union in ourselves. Firstly, we all have feminine and masculine within ourselves, so it's going to allow us to harmonize that within ourselves and also within the collective. Then I feel that the sun, the three-eye atlas crossing the sun, that is in Leo. The sun's ruling planet is Leo, and I think I've already talked about that. Sorry, I'm completely in tune. So I lose track of what I said because a lot of it is just kind of like flows in. So then today, one of my friends, Jerry, he's one of my brothers on the Source Energy Collective, and he was like, you need to watch because you're all about the water and you're all about the three-eye atlas and what's coming in. You need to watch the video Pam Gregory put out with Angel Raphael, or the Angel Lady. So I was watching that today as I was doing my kind of like stuff around the house. And in that video, it was a really good video. I would suggest that people go out and watch it because it had a lot of things in it. In that video, it said that on October 21st, what's happening is that, yes, there's a new moon. Yes, there's a new moon in Libra. And I'm having a brain fart. So the new moon in Libra, and then the three-eye atlas will be behind the sun. And then she was talking about Swan, which is another comet. So the other comet is going to be closest to the Earth. So they're all going to be in a straight line. Earth, Sun, and the new moon in Libra, they're all going to be in a straight line. That gave me so many goosebumps. That was exactly what I was thinking last night, was that as the three-eye atlas goes by the sun, it's going to shower us with all of these codes of being unapologetically ourselves, in being the Leo vibration. Leo is so bright, they shine so bright, they lead, they can't help but be completely magnetic. So it's so aligned with that. And then the new moon in Libra will also shower humanity with the codes for the feminine to soften, for the codes to unite the feminine and masculine. Remember, in the last full moon in Aries, the masculine was rising, right? So it's going to harmonize the masculine and the feminine in ourselves and in the collective. And then Swan, right by Earth, it's going to take those energies and intensify them, and being right beside Earth, give that to us in a very, very powerful fashion. Now, she was also saying stuff about Swan being connected to the water, and that's why the water has been coming through so much, right? There is, like, water is alive. One thing I didn't mention yesterday, also besides like going for a cold plunge, going for a swim in the lake or the ocean, taking a salt bath, also charging up your water with your love, with your intention, like just holding it, being grateful, gratitude, saying, I charge this water up with love, right? And before you get in the bath, you can also do that. So one thing I really, really wanted to say to everybody was that myself and my girlfriend are going to be doing a social media break. So I won't be on social media as much. I will still be checking and doing videos, but I'm not going to be carrying my phone and being like a slave to my phone, because one of the things that one of the tarot reads that I did on this was saying that you have to be open, you have to want it, you have to accept the codes, and you have to be open to receive it. Now, if we're constantly on our phone, constantly like being distracted, we're not going to be open to receiving anything, right? And this is so interesting because we decided to do this quite a while ago. We're going to do a social media break, and we're also going to fast as much as we can. So to get us open and, spend a lot of time in nature, connected to Mother Earth during these times. So I wanted to make this video to give you guys a heads up as to what's coming in the next time the 3i Atlas crosses a planet. It's not that though. Doesn't cross a planet. It's close to the sun, not the closest it will be. But there's also another comet named Swan that will be right beside us under the new moon in Libra, with the sun, with the 3i Atlas behind the sun, all in alignment, showering us with codes of unity, of harmony between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, showering us with codes from Leo to be unapologetically ourselves, to stop silencing ourselves. It's okay to speak up. It's going to shower humanity with those codes so that humanity, whoever wants to accept these codes, will have help, will have energy to embody Leo. And then Swan is there charging up our waters. And we also have water in us, so it's charging up the waters within us too, with both of these codes. So I hope that I came, I made sense, first of all, because it was like really hard. It's hard to put things in words sometimes when these things are just really felt. There's kind of like, how do I put these in words? And sometimes I get kerfuffled while I'm doing that. But I felt that it was like a really important message. And so just a heads up, we're going to be I was working on a meditation today. And I don't think it's done because I think it's so powerful. There's so many moving parts to it. And it's pretty exciting. Like, I'm so excited to be living right now I just feel all these energies, and I'm just excited to feel the next one. So the next one we'll keep track of it. That's not going to be the last one, because I think the next time, I think it passes Venus next, and that's going to be very exciting as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so you stay notified, and share our videos. We don't really want anything. We just want to reach a lot of people to spread all this really, really great news on how we are so divine. Like, we are a divine blueprint. We came in with such a divine blueprint, and we have been smushed down so much for so many years that we forgot who we are. And so that's just pretty much the message that we want to get out as far as we can, to help people remember how incredibly powerful they are.